I'm ready, brother. I'm ready.
So last night I was streaming Space Marine 2, and I don't know how to change my titles. So I had it set at Space Marine 2, Squashing Bugs. So I'm playing it, then I stop, and then my son was like, I'll download it on the PlayStation. We can do co op. I was like, that sounds cool. So we go back, I do it again Space Marine 2, co op with my son. Go live. We're playing about 2 hours, and somebody goes, "Hey, Mac, I don't know if you know, but your stream still says you're playing Path of Exile 2." It's like, God, it's so annoying because I don't know how. And I was looking it up, and apparently you have to change the title in the app somehow. I'm not sure.
Really?
What the fuck is this? Okay, never mind. Sorry.
What?
No, some text, spam, junk text. So I watched a video earlier about Oklahoma. Why Oklahoma is the opposite of every U.S. state. So when they wrote the Oklahoma Constitution, it was written by socialists. In fact, at the time, Oklahoma had like one of the largest populations of socialists in the nation.
Really?
And it was only after, according to the video, I didn't do any external research, just watch the video. It's by Fact Atlas on YouTube. There were Oklahomans were protesting the World War I, so they were marching armed to Washington, D.C. to give the president a piece of their mind. They shut that down, and then they went, socialism is bad, and so the federal government enacted a bunch of laws that made where they could come in and shut you down, like legit throw you in prison. If you handed out pamphlets, if you had a rally of socialists, the federal government could come in. I was like, and we're okay with that? Like,
that's crazy.
That seems a little overreach on the federal government's part, does it not? And then I read the comments, and you could tell, I don't think the guy meant to come up, but he was like, really, like, it's a Republican stronghold. How did it get this way? It's kind of almost like he's looking down at the state for being so Republican. I don't think that was the intent. It's just sometimes you watch stuff, especially when it involves politics, from a particular lens. So I think it was just my take on it. So I sent it to a couple of my friends, see what they say. But I was just like, I went into the comments, and there were so many people. It's like, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I love Oklahoma. It's great. It's a great state. And then somebody came in underneath and was like, no, it's awful. Shut up. Don't tell them to move here. I was like, I agree with the second guy. Keep them away. Keep them away. It was just like right before we went live, I watched that video. I was like, oh, wow. All right. Did you get up to go get more hooch?
No. I said, when I do get up, you'll know. This episode, like I said, might get a little spicy.
You'll hear boom, boom, boom in the background. You'll be like, I'm okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have before on the podcast, both of us have tried a moonshine.
I forgot
which one did we try?
I think it was chocolate.
Yeah, it was the chocolate one the first time.
Yeah.
So this time I went and picked up Old Smoky Moonshine, white chocolate strawberry cream. And I'm telling y'all, it is so good and sweet, and it's probably got 100 grams of sugar per shot. But you're gonna get screwed up on this one. So
if you're of legal age, we got to say that you can't be.
Well, I mean, you got to be. It's at a liquor store, so if you're a 10-year-old and you can pass for 21, go buy some.
No,
I don't know what to tell you.
No.
If the liquor store doesn't ID you, that's your problem. That's their problem, not mine. You got to get ID'd by law. You're supposed to get ID'd. It's not my fault if a 10-year-old can buy liquor. I didn't make them do it. It's not my. It's like Eminem said, I didn't just because I write the lyrics doesn't mean you got to go out and do these things. Nobody's making you idiots do it. It's like what was the football movie?
No idea. I don't watch football.
Al Pacino. Al Pacino was the coach. Had Wesley Snipes in it.
Was it Any Given Sunday?
Yes, because
Okay.
they had to take a part out of the movie because when the movie aired, they either went and laid down in the middle of the highway or trains, and trains drove over them. But they had to they took it out within opening weekend because somebody died from doing that
That's natural
after
selection.
the movie. Well, I agree, but they got in trouble because they said their kids wouldn't watch this movie, and then they went out and did it, and it was like a hazing, a bonding moment for the team, and they did something. I've never seen it, and I've never seen the actual take it out cut because when it came out, we really didn't have internet, I don't believe so,
Mm-mm.
and they had to take it out because of that. Yeah, just because you see them do it doesn't mean you should go out and do it.
No.
Did you know that? I don't know if this is true, but this oh, I should look this up before I say it because we seem to get in trouble on the internet.
Well, I don't know why we would get in trouble. Hey, 10-year-olds, go ahead. If you can do it, do it.
No, I didn't.
I don't know
Okay,
why we
so
get in
this was-
trouble. It's a mystery. It's you this time, so I'm enjoying it because usually it's me. It gets us in trouble. Saying prohibitive words like bundles of sticks. All right.
Mm,
I'm going to get the audio
that's
started.
okay. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Now recording.
Welcome to this episode of You're the Reason Your Mirror Breaks. I am your host, Mac.
I'm the king of peer pressure, Kaz. So, what I was going to tell you before we went live over here is there's a new world record for farthest long range rifle shot.
It's like 4 miles was the old. It's like
The-
something ridiculous,
The new,
like 3
the
or
new
4.
one is the new one is 4.4. The old one that they broke was 4 miles exactly. This one's 4.4 miles with a 416 Barrett, so just under a 50 caliber.
And can you imagine?
Seven
That's
7,744 yards. There was they put a white piece of paper with an 8-inch orange dot up, and that's what he hit. It said
How?
it was a 24-second flight. How long it took from the time that he shot it till it hit the target. That's a long ways.
Did he shoot? Yeah, he did. You sure?
Yeah.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah. Let's see. A team of spotters and a shooter hit a target in the Wyoming desert that were orchestrated by Scott Austin and Shepard Humphreys, who run Nomad Riflemen, a long-range shooting school out of Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Together with a group of friends, they spent several hours launching bullets downrange before connecting on their 69th shot.
Okay, so that makes it a little bit better because you're thinking
Yeah.
the dude just sat down and went, "Got this," pulled the trigger.
Hold
got
my
it.
beer.
Yeah,
Hold my
exactly.
beer. Put his finger, licked his finger, put it up. Let me see what it is about.
He did a Quigley down under. He stood up.
Such a good movie, though.
That's
a great movie reference. If y'all don't understand that one, y'all need to watch it and then come back.
Yeah.
Put us on pause. Go watch Quigley Down Under, and then come back and see us.
It's probably my favorite Tom Selleck movie.
Such a good movie.
It
he's
is.
He's an underrated actor. He's actually pretty.
I don't
He
know if you
gets a
asked
lot of
my
credit.
mom, he was not underrated.
Oh, my mom was like, my mom never said anything sexual, but I guarantee you she would have said on that mustache. I'm not going to lie
I
to you. She
know.
loved that mustache.
And that was
I don't know what it is.
the brunette guys with the womb brooms under their lips, and they were just like sex
Yeah.
appeal, hairy gorilla dudes. Because Burt Reynolds and him, and yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did
All
you
right,
hear
yeah,
the
I don't know.
story with Michael Douglas? How he got throat cancer?
You've told me, yes, but I don't know if it's true or not.
I
That's
don't
just
either.
Michael Douglas. Yeah.
Well, it would go. He probably had
He did a lot of oral pleasuring.
I was gonna say he must have had one of those mustaches. That's what, it's tying it all
Well,
together.
I mean, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to call up Catherine Zeta-Jones and see if it's true.
Okay, you do that. Get back to us. So, how's your week been?
I'm glad it's over. I'm glad I told
I had a good week. It was just I don't know, man. I just felt like tired all week, so I was doing a lot more sleeping than normal. I did. I'm still continuously watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ooh, where are you?
I just finished the next episode after they shot the girl in the head. So like I'm like, all right, I got to get back into it.
So that was the end of that arc.
Well, so
right?
my son told me once I'm done with that, I need to go and watch the movie. So now I got to go watch the movie. So that's my next step.
That is the movie.
According to him, I need to watch the movie. So
that is the movie.
Yeah.
So did you get to see Gojo floating upside down?
Yes. Yeah.
So
that's
the
ripped
movie.
That dude in half.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Oh wait.
Because I thought it shows how Gojo becomes Gojo because his little friend dies or something or sees spirits. Because I started to watch it last night and I fell asleep.
Man, you've got me all confused now.
Welcome to my world. I live in that world of.
So Crunchyroll, let's go to good old Crunchyroll. My avatar on Crunchyroll is Gojo.
Mine, like all of my avatars, almost everywhere, is a goat that looks like it belongs in Wallace and Gromit, who looks terrified, or sheep, one of the two. I don't have cool avatars. I'm not doing the skull with the flaming eyes. Mine's like a goat that's like, "You're not gonna try to tickle me, are you?" In the bed.
So what episode? So what episode are you on?
I have no idea. I guess I could look it up. Hold on. I don't. Crunchyroll. I'm gonna look it up. Actually, have it on the computer. It'll probably play. Let's see. Why don't you put the title of the animes here? It's Kaiju number 8. Okay, there they are. Gotta find it. It's you son of a bitch. It's showing all of the animes that I watched episode by episode. There it is. Evening Festival, episode 31. I got 6 minutes left. So I'm on episode 31 of Jujutsu.
Right. So you should have already watched. You should have already watched the movie.
That's what I was saying. That's what my son said. You should go and watch.
Well, see, I thought the end of the movie was where he shot that girl in the head.
Maybe it is. How? I don't know. I've never got this far before.
Because the end of season 1, I don't want to watch it. I've seen it. Your mama, your daddy.
Your mother flipping dog.
The end of episode 1 is accomplices.
It's not that important. But so he was telling me that I should probably, before I keep watching, go back and watch the movie.
Yeah, because the movie gives you where you get because without the movie you don't. Let's see, you're in 31. You don't get to know. Holy gee, why is it not letting me see who the characters are? I draw a blank sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know their names. I've watched 31 episodes. I don't know any of their names except for Goku, Gojo, whatever his name is.
Yeah, you don't. You got to learn who Yuta is. So I think it's Yuta. Because it's a kid that was the first kid he actually took under his wing. You got to learn who he is, and then you get the backstory of. God dadgummit, hold on.
It's okay. It's the bad guy. I
know.
know.
It's going to drive me. It's going to drive. Okay, but you get the backstory of the bad guy and everything. Because the bad guy is actually not the bad guy.
Don't ruin it, obviously.
Well, I mean, he is a bad guy, but he's not a bad guy.
Make up your damn mind.
when you watch the movie, you'll see.
Okay. So I've been watching
And
that.
if you keep going in this season, it'll mess you up.
Okay.
When you watch the movie, so your son's right. You definitely need to watch the movie.
Okay. I also was looking for something different, and I clicked on My Hero Academia. Holy crap! That anime genuinely cracked me up.
I heard it's very, very, very good.
It's okay. I wouldn't go very good, but like
I heard as it goes on, it gets better.
yeah, I'm sure. But the very beginning, this kid has they call him quirks, so he doesn't have one, and so everybody around him is kind of like special, and he's not, and he cries like big elephant tears. Everything his mom cries, like that's his superpower. I think at this point is just being able to cry on demand from some repressed memory. But there's a villain on a bridge, and this big giant girl in spandex saves it, and she turns around and looks, and she goes, "Go ahead, fellas, get your pictures." And they all go, "Money shot, money shot, money shot, money shot." I was just like, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna watch a little more then. So it's entertaining. Oh
Yeah, I bet it's in my list to watch.
I think they just released a new season
The
or
last season,
finished last
the
season.
final season. The final season has just come out.
I didn't watch anything else or really play. Oh, I did play. I played Dispatch. I don't know if I've talked about that on here before. Dispatch is let's see, store page. Superhero workplace comedy where choices matter. It's got some funny parts in it. I think it's a little heavy-handed at times. It's very, I don't want to say it's teenage humor. It's not the like cringe like teenage humor where they change the meaning of words. 6'9" or 6'7", whatever that shit is. It's not that. It's funny. It's got an edge to it. Characters are really good. It's a story game, so it's just. Have you ever played you probably have never played a Telltale game.
I've seen them though, so I know what you're talking about.
So it's like that, and your choices matter. And at the end of each episode, it gives you a ranking of like how many people chose this one. You chose this. Here's your stats, and the characters remembered. And I guess it subtly changes the story as you go. I just got to the part where I had to choose between the ninja assassin girl and the little drunk Irish dwarf guy. And then my son's like, "Oh, that's the famous YouTuber." I was like, "I don't know who he is, but his voice gets on my nerves, so I try not to let him talk." But did you get like the little mini game is like calls that come up, and then you have to pick the right hero to dispatch to it with the right stats, and so there's a little bit of like actual gameplay with it. It's really good. It's like really good. I was surprised. I didn't buy it, so my son bought it. He recommended it to me. I will warn you, this goes to everyone. When it says sexual content and nudity, yep. The first fight is with a naked, I don't know if he's poison or radiation or acid, but he's just got a big old hog flapping around while you fight him. And they talk about his hog while they're fighting. It's a little disconcerting. And then there was another scene that I was telling you about that happened, and that starts one of the episodes, and you're like, "What is happening right now?" It's like because you just start hearing heavy breathing in your headphones, and you're like, "Oh man, this is gonna put me on a list." The characters are good. They're all. The one thing I will say, I think it's got a lot of heart, but you're dealing with villains, so everybody you deal with is just a piece of crap. Like they're just mean, nasty. There's no niceness to any of the people. So, but I don't know. I'll tell you how it plays out when I finish it. And then I was playing Space Marine 2. There's just something. so pure and fun about just going in with a chainsaw and a pistol and just tearing up bugs. I don't know why that game is so much fun. I beat it on the PlayStation, but I picked it up on Steam for $15. They were running a special, and it has multiplayer, which is fun. Story's fine. Story's fine. But yeah, it's good. Yeah, that game. If you get a chance to just dip your toe in, play it solo. But you can play it co-op. You can play the whole story except for the introductory missions. You can play it co-op with whoever you choose. So that's what we did last night, my son and I. In fact, I've played most of this game co-op. It's fun. It's really fun. So those are the two things I've been doing. Plus Path of Exile. But we're stuck at a boss. A boss that we bashed our heads in for like 45 minutes. And then there was an update, and I logged in to check something, and it was like, you can now do something with your stats, but it's a one and done. I was like, turn it off. I'm gonna wait till my friend Matt actually understands it and reads it back to me. So last night, after I got done playing Space Marine, which I streamed for like 2.5 hours, I got into Discord with my friend Matt, and she streamed to me Tarkov. Dude, if I played that game, I'd have to go to therapy for PTSD. I do not know how people like you just hear gunfire off in the distance, and he's like, I'm like, whoa, what was that? He goes, somebody fighting, he'll be fine. Then he walks into a town and there's just dead bodies. He goes, uh-oh. He's like walking around tense. And when he gets shot, it's not like other games where it's like, it's just, he falls to the ground, fade to black. He's like, oh, he killed me. I'm like, you don't hear the gunshot or nothing. It's just, you just drop dead. Like you would in real life, I guess. It's just like, what the hell? That game is stressful. It stressed me out watching him play it. They got minefields. And it's so, I don't know if I want to say realistic, but like you have to reload your magazines with each bullet. You have to get good quality bullets. Your guns can jam. Like he got shot in his leg, so he had to staple the wound up, pull the bullet. I don't know. I was just like, oh, this is too much for me. Way too much. It's fun to watch it, but yeah, I'm never going to play something like that.
Oh, I tried watching the boys play it. Like I said, he was sharing his screen, and I was just like, that's crazy. I couldn't handle it. It was just too much walking around and waiting around. Just get shot in a mall.
I want to see if this works. Okay, so I'm sharing mine with you now, so you can see what I see.
Hold on. I gotta open it up.
So speaking of video games, dang it, I keep doing the wrong thing. I found this review. I want to read it. So this is in response to Claire's Expedition 33. Incredible experience. It's breathtakingly beautiful. Everything you heard about the game is true. Gameplay and story are fantastic. Breath of fresh air in a market that's filled with horrible quadruple A plus games that promise the world but never deliver. The story had me crying like a bohemian revolutionary with nicotine dependency who just found his favorite croissant factory had been closed due to consistent strikes. If that's the feeling you're looking for, you should purchase it immediately. Okay, then why the negative review? Unfortunately, Expedition 33 portrays the French as charismatic and likable people. That's too much fiction for my taste. Bravo! That is so good. This is odd Steam reviews, and this one, Hogwarts Legacy, negative. There's British people in the game. These are my people. Sorry, I hijacked it to do that. Oh, that is awesome. This is a great. I was
wondering when you said odd Steam reviews. I was wondering what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. I also want to talk about this guy.
I don't understand how some of these
Hold on.
women have one Stay-at-Home Dad Chronicles. If a stay-at-home mom tries to convince you that her job is hard, no, it isn't. I'm a stay-at-home dad of 5 children, all 7 years old and under, and my life is a
Those poor
vacation.
towels he's using can never be used again.
So we'll get to that. We'll get to that. The thing is, though, so he makes this video. You guys can go find it. It's Daddy Saw Strip. He's only got one video on X. I imagine he's probably on TikTok, would be my guess, or Instagram.
Let me look. I'll look. Keep going.
So this guy makes this video basically shitting on stay-at-home moms of like, this is easy. All my kids are homeschooled. And I said, this would be Kaz. Just so y'all know, this would be Kaz if he had found himself a stay-at-home dad. Like, for sure. The only difference is he would take videos of him smoking a cigar with a nice whiskey. And the reason I say that is because women started going after him, like attacking this guy, trying to go after his sponsorships because he said the job is easy and that they're I'm like, which brings up another topic I want to get into. So this lady says his daughter responded to the video calling him out because all his kids are teenagers. Women tagged his sponsors who immediately dropped him. And he responds, loud and wrong. Got 500,000 followers from this and brands knocking down my door. Now cry. Like he doesn't run away from the fight. He leans into it.
On TikTok, he's got 316,000 followers, over 3 million likes.
There you go. So this is a response to yours. The fact that he's using a towel to dry up raw chicken tells me he probably sucks at it. He said it's called a kitchen towel, smooth brain. I'm not surprised you don't know what that. I'm not surprised you don't know that though. He called him a smooth brain.
Right. And he's right. I mean, once you watch it, it'll be okay. But
bleach, you got to wash it in bleach. Yeah.
No, once you watch it hot water, it'll be all right. Gets all the chicken goo out of it.
And then people are like, he's this and he's that. And he's like, loud and wrong. Got almost 500,000 followers in 2 weeks from this, by the way, on TikTok and Instagram alone. Cry more. Like this is you. This is what you would do. You would be confrontational and aggressive. And I would be there for it. It would be one of my favorite channels. Oh my gosh. Like that. We need more people like this who's just not afraid.
I followed him. I can't wait to watch.
So he responds to the TikTokers. That is the best. So I found him from Leaflet because I was messing around today, learning how to do some new stuff with the stream. And I just had it over on my second monitor, messing with settings and doing all this stuff. Which reminds me, I need to pull that back down just a tad. But she was watching this guy and it was she played this original video, which you guys can go and find. It's like I said, it's that on TikTok, wherever. This lady goes, well, I'm not a mother. And it pauses, goes back to him. He goes, oh, so you don't know anything. Okay, continue. He just starts shitting on her relentlessly. And it's really good. He had me laughing the entire time. He's like, so you can't cancel somebody who doesn't care. It's like, I don't care what you guys think. And that brings me to a question. And this is a legit thing I've been thinking about all week. If you don't like something, why do you go to all the trouble to scream and howl and try to shut that thing down? Why don't you just move on? Not everything in the world is meant for you.
But it's because of the fact of negativity. I mean, you think about it. Like I just watched a lady that said she on one of his. I didn't have it on, but she was like, and we've exposed his 14-year-old daughter's Instagram page, and he's like, if you expose a minor's Instagram page, what's wrong with you?
Right.
You know, I mean, what it's like. And I understand how people aren't, they don't even have the mindset to come on here and do what we do. And we were nervous at first, but yet they go and they piggyback on somebody else's video and it's not a video, it's a video that he made. So it's like it would be like if somebody took our video and just the whole show critiqued what we said the whole time to make money off our stuff.
Well,
We should get money off of what they make, and they should, it should be cut in half because they're using our video.
yeah, but like, okay, I'll take somebody.
But that's the only reason they do it. It's the only reason they do it.
So I don't like Chelsea Handler. I never really have. I never found her funny. I find her abrasive and fake in all the wrong ways. Okay. Like, that's my personal opinion. I don't go out of my way to watch what she does on a podcast and then get on the podcast and screech to the heavens to get her off. How dare you have, it's like, obviously they wanted to talk to her. It's fine. Like, move on. I just don't watch it. And the only reason I brought her up last week was because of Shane Gillis's response to her, which I found hilarious. That is a guy I would not want to cross verbal spars with, because that's all he does for a living is talk crap. I just don't understand how people like let it go. Just move on. The internet's a massive place. And what got me thinking about this is somebody put out basically a hit list of VTubers that should be canceled or kicked off of VTubing forever. Why? Because you don't like what they say? That's an easy fix. Just don't watch them. Like, are we really, is our society really that full of stupid fucking people that you can't just unfollow them? Unfollow them. Don't watch what they do. If they pop up on your timeline, hit I do not like this content. It's real easy to get rid of people you don't like. And they were attacking Powder, which I've come to learn. I followed her on Twitter because she reminds me of this guy. She goes on the offense. She's aggressive. I mean, very aggressive. She's like, and when she gets the other VTubers who attack her, they'll go on hiatus. She goes, yes, I've caused another one to take a hiatus. Win for me. Just like, it's like, and the thing is, those people that do that, if you said, well, come on, okay, like somebody had a disagreement with something we said, we could invite them on the show and be like, let's have a civil discourse. I guarantee you those same people would end up devolving into calling names, because they can't argue points. They can't say, I disagree with you for these reasons. Here's what I think. They're going to end up being like, well, you're fat, you're stupid, you're this, you're that. You would, and it's like, you can't even have a legit conversation with these people. I'm like, you guys are miserable and you're trying to spread your misery like cancer across the world. It's like, just be miserable alone. I mean, if you're in Canada, you got the MAID program. I mean, come on, use your government uses. Come on. Like, do us all a favor.
It's just because that's what people want to see. And I don't know why it's like that.
I hate seeing it. I hate seeing it.
Yeah, but you and I are in the minority.
I know that, like the Asmongold's made millions off of it.
Yeah, but we did the one podcast when we first started where we wanted to find some good stuff, and how hard was it for us to find good stuff going on?
Dude,
because it doesn't sell. It doesn't. People don't want to watch that. They want to watch cops screw up, or cops arrest people, or crashes, or police chases, or somebody getting shot, or
a woman getting pulled over saying she was using her cell phone in her right hand.
That's the greatest video of all time.
You sent that to me. I'm gonna pull that up.
Yeah, that's as good as the Acorns.
Oh, I forgot about the Acorns.
The Acorn attack of 2000.
They're firing, and he does a Dark Souls roll. That poor guy in the back seat.
Keep going.
Oh my God! Yes, I gotta find that. Okay,
right there.
Okay. Oh, I forgot you can see it. Okay,
Maybe it's
different because I'm a girl. We're gonna watch this. This is beautiful, guys.
Hello, ma'am. Hey, good morning. I'm Deputy Gasala with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. This is why you're being pulled over. The city of Lake Worth today, we're doing an operation for distracted driver, and you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Obviously not. So you want to just call this a day?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand manipulating
You just
the
said
phone.
my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
So
had a
you
hand out.
didn't.
The right hand. I saw you
So you
manipulating
didn't.
with the right hand, perhaps not, right? But I saw you
You
manipulating.
didn't see me with my right
Okay,
hand.
so are you
You
saying?
saying that you saw me with my
I know
right
what I
hand?
said. I know what I said. I'm asking you now. Did you yeah, or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
Not
You
done.
did not have your phone on your hand.
You're done at that point. You gotta say,
Hand to
"Ma'am,
God."
I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
She seals it with hand to God. He didn't have anything in my right hand.
I mean, you gotta call it a day. You've been cooked.
You-
Even if she had it in her left hand, when he testifies, it's on his body cam, and he's gonna be like, "Ma'am, I saw you manipulating a phone with your right hand," and she's like, "Bitch, please."
Please raise your right hand to swear on the
Please
Bible.
Please put your right hand on the Bible. Al?
Can I use my stump? Because at that point, like, dude, that's pride. That's pride.
So okay. So question. So even if she was driving with how do I put this? Let's just say the stump, the handless arm. So she would have to be another 8 inches closer to the steering wheel.
She would have had to lean over. Yeah, exactly.
To look at her phone. So she wouldn't have been even in a position of sitting up like she is now. He's cooked. Any lawyer's like, are we going to settle out of court for this?
And he could have.
Well, he could have just said, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, I made a mistake."
Could have
That's what
chuckled. He could have
wrapped it
chuckled.
up.
Yep.
He could have chuckled and said, "You got me."
Can
Yeah.
Since I got you here, can I see your insurance and license real quick? Make sure everything's up to date. She would have probably given it to him, and he'd be like, "All right, ma'am, have a good day. Sorry about this." Like, at worst, ask for her identification. You know what I mean? As traffic stop. But like, at what point do you just go, "I screwed up"?
And for Emery King to post this is some good stuff for him to post for what he's been posting lately.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's where this came from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. That is funny shit, dude. That legit had me crying laughing.
Yeah.
And
so that's actually in Oklahoma.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that actually happened in Oklahoma. So we could go ahead and talk about that story if you'd like. I have it pulled up.
Oh, this actually happened?
Yes, actually
do something about youth sports, man.
Okay, here we go.
What just happened at this 11U baseball game is one of the craziest things I have ever seen. So over the weekend, we had this nice little friendly 11U travel baseball game between the Nebraska Prime Nationals.
Oh, oops.
We got to do something about youth sports, man. Because what just happened at this 11U baseball game is one of the craziest things I have ever seen. So over the weekend, we had this nice little friendly 11U travel baseball game between the Nebraska Prime Nationals and the Oklahoma 11. And yeah, well, this...
So wait, so is this like...
Here. It's a travel team. It's a travel ball.
No,
team.
but so it's like is it like Little League? Is that what this is?
No, it's travel ball. It's just baseball. They travel depending on the age groups. I don't think they start traveling. I'm not a big baseball guy, but I don't think they start traveling until they can pitch, and then they start traveling. So it's basically like an AAU basketball team, which AAU is usually like the best people in the area get together, and then they travel and play other great people. So,
okay.
So travel ball is it costs more, and they go to tournaments in other states.
Okay, all right.
This game was anything but friendly. Now let me set the scene for you here. It's late in the game, top of the 6th inning. Nebraska is up 8-6, and they're up to bat. And allegedly, mid at bat, the Oklahoma coach tells his pitcher to throw his pitch right at the batter's head. So the kid steps out of the batter's box, tells the umpire,
"Hey, they're gonna try to decapitate me right now. Can we maybe do something about this?"
And allegedly, the Oklahoma coach just pivots into an even more insane scheme because he then tells his pitcher, just throw it at the dugout as hard as you.
At that point, that coach should be brought up on some sort of charges and kicked out of this league. Like,
he should definitely be kicked out of the league. Charges. I don't know how that works.
Endangering the lives of minors. If you could kill. They probably don't have helmets in the dugout.
Well, I understand that, but the kid would actually have to have thrown the pitch into the dugout. That you know what I'm saying for that to be happening.
Okay.
And I
So
don't
the
know.
pitcher
Did he?
follows orders. He
But
throws a
there-
70-mile-per-hour fastball into a dugout full of
Oh,
11
see, then, yeah.
and hit one of them. What makes no sense to me is that this wasn't like a blowout game meltdown. It was 8-6. This was a calculated decision by a grown man who is supposed to be a role model. But the craziest thing is that the pitcher,
he
yes,
shouldn't
did get
be-
ejected, but was allowed to stay in the dugout, and nothing happened to the coach. And when the Nebraska coach went to the higher-ups at the tournament, they told him, one, he can either forfeit his own team, or
See,
two,
Oklahoma.
call the police himself. And since then, the
Oh, yeah.
USSSA, who is running this tournament, has not launched an investigation. They haven't made a comment. They haven't banned the coach. Nothing.
So I see over
Yeah,
here
it's
there is
all
a
of that.
response. Regarding the baseball post, that was my son's game. I'm a parent from the Nebraska team. I'm not loving how this has blown up on social media. We didn't even give the USSA a chance to do anything before our coach called them out to do better. He literally posted it an hour after the game. I personally screen recorded all the clips and gathered information and reported it to Safe Sport and am currently waiting for an investigation. No one was hurt or hit in the process. I agree it was completely okay, that's a word.
Egregious.
Egregious, thank you. I got a high school.
And I've been drinking.
I was like, dude, that makes me feel like we should just end the show right there. And the coach is definitely not a good person, according to reports from other people in the league. However, I believe in due process and letting the system do its job. So I have reported it to the proper outlets. Allegedly, the coach and player have been suspended indefinitely. There you go. But I have no solid proof of that. That's just what our coach has told us. I'm trying to remain quiet on the matter and anonymous, but I know you are committed to sharing truth.
And I was watching the game. I would have made it over there, and I would have been prosecuted, I'm sure.
Oh, there would have been a couple of at least misdemeanors, if not a felony. Why?
I can understand the old adage of if one pitcher hits another player and then the next team comes up and you hit somebody, that's baseball. That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
If you hit especially if it's done on purpose. Now, if it's an accident, like he loses control of the ball, like he throws a curveball and it curves, or he slows the slider and it slides too far, hits the player. You could tell if it's on purpose. If he throws a fastball at the dude's middle of his back, then the next pitcher that comes up should throw a fastball at the next kid's back. That's how it works. That's baseball. It's unwritten rule. If your pitcher does it, the other pitcher's going to do it too. It might empty the dugouts, but at 11, I think you can control a bunch of 11-year-olds.
I think
or you
so.
should be able to.
Yeah. So here's the question: why?
I do not have a clue. I could even.
So
you're losing. What good is it going to do to cause more problems?
By 2 points in the sixth, aren't there 9 innings in baseball?
Yes.
Like you still got a chance. You're still in the game.
Yeah. They should have called the game right there, given him an L.
Yep.
And kick him out of the tournament.
He should have. Yep. And so I'm thinking, okay, so here's the scenario I have in my head, because this is what I do. Anyone that knows me knows that I carry scenarios to a very dark place. So basically, his wife left him for her yoga coach. And so he had to go to this tournament while they're fighting. So he's pissed. So he's half drunk because he's been drinking vodka all day. So he's like, fucking wing him in the head. He's Oklahoman, so of course he's drunk.
Yeah, I got nothing.
So is this like the what is the, they have the basketball, the YMCA, is it kind of like that kind of deal?
No.
So this is
travel
different.
Travel leagues are all they do is travel around and do.
So it's like summer baseball, right?
It's a summer baseball, but it's a travel team. So they actually travel. That's all they do is travel. They might play some in-state tournaments, but they'll go. So like, it just so happened to be it was in Oklahoma, so that Oklahoma travel team didn't have to travel for that tournament. But the Nebraska travel team came down and they played in the tournament. So there's probably some other states in the tournament because like mayonnaise at work. His son was in a travel league, and he always needed.
We know he
Memorial?
doesn't have a wife. Come on, I've met the guy. Like she's
Yeah,
a blow up doll. We know.
He pays for it. He pays for it.
Okay, okay.
I mean, that's why he works extra.
We're sorry. We're sorry, mayonnaise.
Yeah, but I think one of the big weekends that he always needed to have was either 4th of July or it's either Memorial Day weekend or 4th of July. It's a big travel league, and one of the bigger tournaments is always in Florida. And I know California has some, but they were always going out of state to this huge tournament, and he couldn't always get it off. So because he was so low.
Oh, I got you.
On the seniority poll. So.
Oh, I wanted to talk about this. I got to pull this.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
My
you
turn.
go ahead. You go for it.
So let me read you something here. Let me. So I'm going to hit you with a scenario. All right.
Okay.
NBA basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. NBA basketball. Okay. Game 1 of this best of 7 series. This particular gentleman had 17 points, 5 for 7 field goals. Okay, remember that.
Okay.
Game 2. Same player, 15 points, 4 for 7 field goals.
So it's about 50%.
Okay, no, he's doing good. This is a guy that comes off the bench too, by the way.
Okay.
So, game 3, same player. Is this game 3? No, game 4. Wait, I missed game 3. I missed the game somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I missed the second game. Which I missed a game.
It's that shine. Shine's got him seeing double.
It does. Oh, I missed game 1. That's what I missed.
Oh, okay.
So game 1 of the series, he had 31 points. So 31, 17, 15. Taking more shots. So game 4. No, stop it, you scum bum. Game 4, 0 points. 0 shots. No, I take that back. He had 1 shot. 0 points. So he went 31, 17, 15, 0. Took 1 shot.
Okay.
Game 5.
I'm just
22 points. So you're telling me a guy that's averaging anywhere from 7 to 12 shots coming off the bench. He's their best. He's the first player comes off the bench, usually. 6 man. 0 points, 1 shot. And they got literally blown out. Now,
who are we talking about?
We're talking about the Thunder here.
Oh, okay.
So you're more of a hockey guy.
Yep.
So say that you're a Flyers fan. So by the way, I'm gonna go into this. This is going to a point here.
Okay.
So who's the Flyers scorer? Their lead scorer. Who's the one that who scores the most? I mean, who's the guy?
So
Okay,
Cordier, well, it's kind of depends on who they're playing. Like Cordier's good. Zuck is good.
I mean, who takes more shots?
What's his?
There's always somebody on the
don't
team
know
that takes
because
most shots.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know. So let's go with the Canes right now. Stankoven. Let's go Stankoven for the Carolina.
So if Stankoven takes no shots in a game, would you think there's something wrong with that?
Yeah, probably because like he's one of their dominant players that I've seen in the playoffs. Yeah, you'd think, is he hurt? What's going on?
Yep. So I go to, let's see, last night. He did have 7 points. He took 7 shots. But my point is I think that the league is trying to control the narrative and telling people to do things. I don't think I don't think that you just automatically stop playing defense. I understand the fact of the matter that sometimes shots fall better for you when you're at home, especially like road players, like your players that don't get a lot of minutes. If they come in, they're more accustomed to playing at home. They shoot on those baskets more. All of that stuff. I understand all of that, but to take one shot and have 0 points to where you've been averaging 20 points a game,
Yeah.
31, 17, 15, 0, and then you only had 7 last night. It was like game 4 and game 6. It was like they didn't even know how to play defense. I think it's like the league's like, okay, we need this game to go 7 because we need more eyes. We need the sponsorship, because if it's NBA TV, that means the commercials are coming in, so we're getting paid from the advertisers on the commercials through the NBA TV. So we need.
So what you're saying is you're trying to get it to go to
joke.
7. Yeah.
It's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
So this leads into my next question: is do you think the Flyers will let me root for them?
Oh, absolutely.
I think I'm gonna have to switch because
okay.
You told me I would be batting on the same side of the plate if I rooted for the Dallas Stars.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You said I would be.
Yes. Yeah. You're playing in your own puck, own net.
Yeah. I was so bad last night. I had to turn off. It was like they didn't play defense. That's what the thing is known for.
But could it be that they were just? I mean, 7 games. That's a lot. Now, how do they do it in basketball? Do they do like
it's the same? 2-2, 1-1-1.
Okay. And
So
where's the last game? Was it to be here?
In Oklahoma City.
Okay.
It's in Oklahoma City. Do I think the Thunder can beat them? Yes. Because when they actually let them play, and the fouls, it's playoff basketball, but they're not letting it be playoff basketball. You can tell that they're letting it play differently.
Oh, well, I got something to say about that too. So yeah, but not basketball.
And I don't like that. I think if you're going to if you're going to let somebody hand check on one side, you got to let them hand check on the other side.
Yeah, no. So yeah, I agree. There's always been some, because I remember my dad back in the day, he didn't like Michael Jordan. And I was like, how do you not like Jordan? He goes, because he never gets a foul. Watch his games. He almost never gets a foul. I go, well, maybe he's that good. So even back then, people were talking about like refs citing, because they want their superstars to be superstars. Right.
They've always wanted that. But when you have somebody that's not a superstar, so the person I was talking about is not one of the superstars. He's a guy that comes off the bench. He's not a starter.
Right.
That's why I was using him as an example. And then they're not even letting the MVP play. The MVP scored 13 points last night.
Damn. That's not
MVP in the league scored 13 points. Yeah, because they're letting him get manhandled. And that's what I don't understand. So in the regular season, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has 200 consecutive games with 20 or plus more points.
And then all of a sudden, the game got too
big. The first 4 games, they swept. He averaged well. First game against the Lakers, he scored 19 points. They won. They swept the Lakers, but they changed the defense upon him. Now, why wouldn't you use that same defense on him every time you've played him, when I do believe that every time they played the Lakers, they beat them by 15 or more?
Do you think it's a coaching issue, or do you think it's really boils down to the NBA? Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I think it has to boil down to the NBA, because if you have this game plan, so see, if in my mind, I was one of those for a long time that was like, okay, so these guys have played this sport. I've played football, and you take it very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You're making millions of dollars. First of all, you don't want to get hurt. So playing basketball, you've played this game for years and years and years. You don't want to get hurt. You want to make as much money as you can, and I understand that. But I think as a grown man, you take pride in what you do. And for you to come in and say, and I don't know if this has happened or not, to say, hey, man, I don't want you taking any shots. When you've been the X factor in the first 3 games.
Yeah.
They lost the first game, then they won the next 2. Then all of a sudden they get spanked in game 4. It's like they didn't even know how to play defense. Come back game 5, win by 13, I think. 13 or 15.
So
Game 6 gets spanked. How did they just all of a sudden forget how to play defense?
I don't know. I've seen this because I'm watching the hockey playoffs, so I've seen exactly what you're talking about, but in hockey. So Carolina and the Montreal Communists were playing game 1, and the Communists stole game 1. Like they steamrolled Carolina. Like it was bad. Now Carolina's come back and won 3 in a row. Like tonight, with the game's on right now, I'm sure my phone's going to start getting lit up by my daughter. But the ref calling in communist homeland, the Great Brotherhood in the North, they were showing it on TNT or TBS, wherever it's broadcast. I'm watching HBO Max. They watch the communist goalie grab one of the Carolina guys and trip him. There's no penalty. They were getting away with like 2 guys checking a guy, like some of the stuff. And I'm not real big into hockey to the point where I know all the rules, but like,
yeah, that's my problem.
Like we're watching some of this stuff and I'm going, well, wait a minute. That guy did something similar and they called it against him on Carolina. Why didn't they call it against the Montreal guy? And you're watching, you're like, oh, it's because it's Canada's national pastime. And you know what I mean? You start to think that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know this last game was the funniest shit I have ever seen. Carolina in Montreal, packed stadium, first period, 3 goals in like less than a minute. Like they just poured it on and then they kept it tight. Carolina at the end of the game had 45 shots on goal compared to 17 for the Canadians. It was like boys versus men is the way Gretzky said in the post game. By the third period, the stadium had cleared out so much you could hear the guys on the ice yelling at each other.
Was Gretzky's one of the commentators?
Yeah, they got him. He wasn't in the
not at the game, but like in the
post game. Yep.
Oh, really?
It's him, Paul Bissonnette. Please forgive me, hockey fans, but the goalie, Hall of Fame goalie. I don't know his name. I like him though. He had to leave because he had heart problems, so he had to retire. But there's a documentary about him, I think, on Netflix. But yeah, I've watched that through the playoffs and some aspects of hockey. But like, do you think maybe it's the strict? Because how many games do basketball players? They probably play as many as
82.
hockey. So they play,
They play 82 games in a regular season.
And now you're
playoffs.
7 games. You know, maybe he was just tired. Maybe they're just worn out and they know they got a little bit of breathing room, so they sit on their hands for a game.
I don't think that's the case. I mean, in my mind, it shouldn't be the case. You should want to win
100%.
get some rest because the other team has been done since Tuesday, I think. So their rest, and then the playoffs start, the finals start on the 3rd. So, I mean, you'll get a break even after Saturday. So because if you come home and you win, you don't have to leave. The other team has to come here. So you'll get Sunday, Monday in the game. Monday's the 1st, right? So then it doesn't start till Wednesday.
Okay.
Monday's the 1st, so it starts on the 3rd, I do believe.
I just love watching communists cry. Oh, it's so good. I changed the name. I'm trying to get this to hashtag across Twitter and stuff. So there you have a guy on the Carolina Panthers. His name's Jarvis. He wears candy necklaces. He runs around in parking lots barefoot, carries frogs in his pockets. He's sticky every time you see him. Love the guy. Think he's fantastic. Hilarious. I think we need to change his nickname to Stinky Pete. And I want to make that happen. He needs to be Stinky Pete. It's my one life's ambition is to get people to start calling Jarvis of the Carolina Hurricanes Stinky Pete. So if you guys hear this, let's make that happen. All right.
All right, what were you going to go with?
Oh, I wanted to talk about that game. Just watching the. So I mean, it's comparable to what you're saying because, like, I watched the Flyers, and then you watch them have a game against somebody, and it's like they forgot how to play hockey, and they just get steamrolled. Like the first game they played against Carolina, they're coming off the win off the Penguins. But the Carolina's really good, and they're fast and they attack fast. So it's like maybe it was like, maybe it's not and I'm not trying to be devil's advocate because I've been wrong. I was wrong about Kathleen Kennedy. Like, I'm going to say it here. Fuck that lady. Okay. I take back all. Episode. Yeah, it is. I take back all the nice things I ever did in defense of that bitch. But like maybe they're just tired. I know you're right. Like in my heart of hearts, it's like how many times are you going in your lifetime going to be able to challenge for a title? You've made it this far. Now's not the time to sit on your hands. Now's the time to show everybody why you're the greatest, right? Like that's the kind of mentality you want. You want killers. You want the horse face guy for the Patriots that kisses his son on the lips and smacks his bottom. That's the guy you want.
Exactly.
You want that kind of, like we're going to kill you. And it could be the title game. We're going to blow you out. It could be a preseason game. We're going to blow you out. That's the kind of team you want. And I know if Tom's listening, not blow you out means to win big. Not what you're thinking, Mr. Brady. That's why they have face masks in the NFL is because of Tom. Anyway.
No kisses.
Yeah, among other things. You can tackle me. Okay.
You're so bad.
I don't know why people don't like me. And then the Canadians are so hateful. So game 3 was in the motherland up there in the frozen north. And it goes into overtime. And there were Carolina fans in the stadium. And Canadians were tweeting, going, "Oh, look at these rednecks. They don't know what overtime is." And they're shit talking. Well, Carolina scores and wins it in overtime. And I'm like, run your mouth. Keep running your mouth. I don't think I have ever disliked a country more than I dislike Canada, just based on my interactions on the internet with their people. They are the meanest, nastiest, most childish assholes I've ever seen. They had to arrest like 14 people after the game, all Canadians fans, because they couldn't even get along to get to their cars. Like these people are just, crazy. They're like 14-year-old boys, and they're just like, "Oh, I'm a man, eh? I'll fight you, eh?" And they just say mean, hateful shit, and then get shocked when people take offense by it. And they just talk shit all the time. And it's not like Shane Gillis, like. Shane Gillis could talk shit to me. I would probably crack up laughing going, okay, there's some truth to that. I wouldn't get mad. But when they do it, oh, Stinky Pete. I found Stinky Pete. I'm going to pull him up. There's Stinky Pete. Seth Jarvis, Stinky Pete himself. He runs off the ice out of breath to get interviewed.
You're telling me that.
I'm for sure he's sticky. He's I told my daughter, she goes, and now she's like, "You're building lore for a team you don't like." I go, because I'm watching them. I said, she goes, "Why hasn't Stinky scored? He's had a lot of opportunity." I said, "Probably because he's worried about the frog he picked up on the way to the arena. He's got it in his locker and he's worried about it."
So bad.
I said, "I'm surprised they haven't caught he's probably got a pocket full of grasshoppers and worms." He says, just like, that's the kind of kid, that's the energy this guy gives me. I love that, man. He's one of my favorite players on the Carolina. That and Stankhor, I like him too. He's really good.
Stankhor?
He was named Stankhoven, but I called him Stankho or Stankhor. And then they have a guy on their team named A-Hole. Like that's how his name is spelled before you go and judge me. A-Hole. But my daughter goes, she's like, "Dad, I was trying to explain it to my friend," because she's like, I started calling him that. She's like, "Oh, Stinky Pete scored." And her friend goes, "What?" And she goes, "That's what my dad calls it." She goes, "So now I have to give out the lore that you created for it." She was cracking up. "You're making Jarvis fans, Dad." I was like, "I didn't do nothing. You can't prove it."
That's funny, and his name is Jarvis. You would think you'd give him a different name. I mean,
you would think so, but I don't know. Stinky Pete just seemed like he did an interview, Kaz. He did an interview, and they go, "So we hear you like Nerds candy." He goes, "Oh, I love it. I've got Nerds in a bowl in every room in my house." And they're like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "It's not all the same flavor. I'm not a savage. I gotta, it's what suits the room." It's like I got a different flavor. I was just like, "Oh yeah, this dude's for sure Stinky Pete, 100%." He comes to work sticky. Yeah, what nerd flavor fits the room, sets the tone of the room, or whatever.
So he's got to have them in there by color of the room. Is the only thing I could think of.
You would think so, but knowing this guy, and it probably has nothing to do with that. It's probably like coconut in the black room. You're like, what? That doesn't even fit. He's like, yeah, it does. Just give it a moment. You know how they say this guy beats to a different drummer? He's never heard of the drum. He doesn't have beats. He's just like, he's chaos incarnate. And Leah, she goes, I bet his mom was tired. I was like, that is the best description of that. So anyway, I wanted to talk about this because I just love it. I love it.
What is it?
Star Wars: The Mandalorian Grogu, the movie, starring Sigourney Weaver and Pedro Pascal, the guy that likes to kiss guys on the lips on talk shows.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh yeah, he kissed Jimmy Fallon or something on the lips or something, and it was like people were blowing their top over. I'm like, who cares? Who watches those shows anyway?
No, I do not.
I haven't
watched the clips. I like some of
the clips. Yeah.
Yeah.
So opening weekend, I saw reports that it only made like 82 million, which is like under Star Wars: A Solo Story. And fun fact, the Solo movie was the reason Disney quit making movies because it didn't make enough money. This movie, so it's saying it grossed approximately 181 million worldwide against a $165 million budget. But a lot of people are saying that that's a lie on the budget because they're not factoring in Sigourney Weaver's salary, Pedro. Is it Pedro? No, it's Pedro. I said that wrong. Pedro,
yeah.
I said that wrong. Apologies.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. Pascal's salary, there's like a lot of stuff that when you look at the budget numbers, they didn't equate for it. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. That's just what I've been told. But it's getting very mediocre reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's pull that up. I'm just curious. Rotten Tomatoes. Because people are saying that basically you kind of need to watch all 3 episodes or seasons.
Yeah. In my opinion, you would have to.
Okay. There it is. Oh, I freaking typed one too many. Okay, there we go. 62%. It's got an 88%, I guess, on fan viewing. I don't know how they do this because everyone uses Rotten Tomatoes, but I don't know how. From what I've heard, though, a lot of people have said that like used to love Star Wars and don't anymore. They said that it's all right. Very, very safe. It's pretty, but there's no stakes in it. Like nobody goes anywhere. Nobody really grows or, develops as a cause of this movie. It's just a thing. It's a thing.
I figured it was just a money grab myself.
I think what my belief is, I think this was probably going to be season 4, but season 3 did so poorly, and they probably had started to shoot it, and they were like, stop. So they had all this stuff, and they probably were like, why don't we just make it a movie, release it, because it's not going anywhere anyway. That's my gut instinct, is that they were like, we had some of this already filmed, so why not? The only good thing is that Pedro, God, why can't I say his name today? Pedro Pascal keeps a helmet on, so you don't have to look at him.
Yeah, and supposedly the guy that does a lot of his stunts is John Wayne's grandson.
Wait, John? Oh, the
real John Wayne, the Duke.
Yeah, the cowboy guy.
Yes, yep.
I think Disney should get on YouTube, find somebody like Star Wars Theory, someone like the Mauler out of the UK, get those two together, bring them in, pay them to consult on the writing of new Star Wars material. I can promise you just those two alone will be worth your price of admission. They will turn your franchise around if you do what they say. And those are just 2 YouTubers. I've watched 3-hour video one day of Mahler breaking down one of the Star Wars movies. Why? Because he made it entertaining. His 3-hour breakdown was more entertaining than the 90-minute movie. That's a skill. That's a legit skill. They need some help. They need some help because apparently they have you were telling me last week, I didn't register, but they got a Darth Maul TV show.
Yeah, they've got a Darth Maul cartoon.
Who cares?
I definitely don't because I can't watch it. So
yeah. So I just want to throw that out there. We got this story. Do you want to talk about the private security? Did you want to talk about
definitely,
that?
Definitely.
The FBI has confirmed that a Charlotte, North Carolina hotel hired a security team of 15-time arrested convicted felons who dealt fentanyl, cocaine, and guns. The owner ignored 590 police calls since January of 24 and allegedly ran a farmer's market for drugs and guns. The FBI seized more than 1,700 grams of fentanyl and cocaine. 11 people have now been charged, and the federal government is moving to seize the entire hotel. And that's in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. We're at North Carolina.
It doesn't.
Charlotte. Yeah.
Okay, Charlotte.
10 suspects arrested.
That looks like this. Okay, is that the same dude with different hair, or are they related?
Let me see. I have to look.
It'll look. Let's see.
That they have 20.
Oh, that's not the same dude. They're related.
They have to be related, dude. They got that same
They got that same look.
Yeah, the look. Yeah.
Yes, the look. Well, those two on the top look similar too. The left and the right one.
Yeah. I think that's racist.
That's all the same. That could be all the same dude.
That's what I'm
mugshots
thinking.
of the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just mugshots of the same guy. So I actually have it pulled up here. Let's see. They've got the names, possession of a firearm, hotbed for drugs and guns. Let's see. I could have swore I saw how much they picked up.
Yeah, I didn't. I had the story bookmarked out of one of the newspapers. And then I had to do an update on my PC, and I didn't save the. I'm not even going to pull that up. That's hateful. But it is a real story. They really did bust those guys, which is crazy.
The hotel owner was warned about the drug use and trafficking activity, but failed to take meaningful action despite hundreds of calls for service. That's what you want. You want the FBI owning a hotel in the middle of Charlotte, North Carolina.
So this story, I think, is pertinent to women choosing to live in the woods versus a man versus a bear. A Canadian MMA fighter, Koloth, was killed and eaten by a bear. So you might want to reconsider that, ladies. Just FYI.
Yeah, they had to shoot. They shot the bear.
Yeah.
Took him into custody.
They probably tried to arrest him and they found no guilty charges, so they tried to let him go and move into the city. Canada's got a problem. They got some Indian gang that's got tons of guns, and they basically sent a letter to the police saying that if they try to do anything, they'll have 1,000 gunmen shooting everything up. And
I saw that, but I didn't look into it.
I didn't either. I just saw. I was like, if that's true, y'all are screwed. Okay.
So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Taxes.
Oh, don't get. You're trying to get me pissed up.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to do a very good job of this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so taxes were first introduced for what was it? The World War I or World War II?
I think it was World War II. May have been World War I. I'm not sure because I tend to stay away from laws.
It was basically to support the war.
Right.
Okay. So then they got greedy and saw how much money they were making and decided to keep it forever.
Democratic Socialist, yes.
Yes. Okay, so in California right now. Now, I listened to this gentleman right here. Let me pull him up. I had him pulled up. I lost it.
We got to remember we got to send in our mail-in ballots.
Yes.
It's so, I guarantee you, if they start electing people who aren't on their side with this shit, they'll be like, we need ID laws.
Yes. So I listened to this guy named Mark Andreessen.
I think I've heard of him.
He's a co-founder and general partner of the venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz, co-creator of the Mosaic internet browser and co-founder of Netscape, and author of the Techno Optimist Manifesto.
Okay.
Okay.
Anytime you hear manifesto, do you not immediately get worried?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
So in California right now, on the bill, the November 2026 ballot, is a billionaire tax act. Proposes a one-time 5% excise tax on global net worth of California residents exceeding $1 billion.
Wait, you said global. So if they own a house in Taiwan,
If they own a house, if their stocks, their bonds, they could come in. So the way he put it is they could come in. You bought a picture 10 years ago for $5,000, and now that guy has died. It's
so
worth $10 million.
unrealized gains. Yeah.
Unrealized gains. Okay, so this is on the ballot in a blue state. Now, supposedly he said that our wonderful, no, he's not our governor, but Newsom said we can't do that because they'll just flee the state. We need to do that nationwide.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Now hold that beer right quick.
Okay.
So if you go back and think of what they did with the taxes and whatever it was they started, World War I or World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're not, once it comes into law, if it was to get passed, now listen, hold on. I know what you're going. I'm going there. It's just I'm painting the picture.
Yes,
I'm
you are.
The paint by numbers.
My problem is I've got my torch.
Yes, so you want to burn shit up.
Yeah, I do.
So the problem is to say, okay, so for you blue people, you Democrats, we're not mad at you. But if this gentleman becomes president, he's going to run for president in 2028. It's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to run. And because if it gets passed in California, he can veto it. He doesn't have to sign it into law. That's how it works. Because he knows they'll leave. They've already lost lots of businesses for it. I just saw a video of a guy that one of the major guys. I don't know if it was for Google. It was for somebody. He just bought a house in Argentina because of this right here.
Yeah,
exactly. I can't remember the name of the guy. I can look it up, but he's a big tech guy in California. He just bought a house in Argentina, a $10 million home in Argentina. So say he goes in, becomes president. He proposes he's going to want this bill. It's going to be a deal. The Democrats are going to try to pass this through. It's not going to be just for billionaires. I hope y'all don't understand that.
That shit flows downhill. Yeah.
What'll happen is once they get that first little taste, but like, well, what if we do this to people that are worth $5 million?
Mm-hmm.
Then they go to $1 million. Then they go to 500,000. Then they go to everybody.
Oh, you have a TV? That's a luxury. And that TV in certain markets, like in New York, that TV's $1,000. So you owe us tax on $1,000.
Are they going to tax your 401k because that's gains? Are they going to tax your retirement? You don't know. That's
what do you think the likelihood that would be okay and nobody would fight it?
Well, there's so many. I don't know.
Especially since you look at.
Because of
but you look at this.
Everybody wants more and more tax. I mean, we get taxed more and more on everything.
Right, but you look at those states like Washington, California, Oregon, and New York, and you're seeing a mass exodus of like the wealthy people. Like they're leaving in droves.
That's what I'm saying. But according to this guy, he said Newsom doesn't want that for the state. He wants it to go nationwide.
I don't
So
think
my
it would
point
get
is-
passed. I just don't. I think too many states would be like, that's no. I just don't. Like
But
Texas.
if it's a nationwide, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I
if
don't
they
think
pass
as
it
a Congress,
nationwide and it's a-
senators would
but
fight
that-
it.
If they make that into a just like our federal tax. I mean, some
Then
states
get
don't
the
have
drummer
state tax.
boy and load your muskets because it's time to do some old fashioned
That's-
fighting.
That's what I'm getting at. My point is us as voters have to realize what they're proposing, because even if they
Yeah.
post that in California and they don't just keep it for billionaires, because this goes towards if you own a business and everything like that, this could basically bankrupt businesses.
It's already doing it with their overtaxing of their own. Like the small businesses in those markets are dying up.
Exactly. But you think about they're just trying to be greedy. But I'm just saying, if he was to get in, he's gonna want this nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's a federal thing,
Do you
can't
think?
avoid it.
Do you think that dumb shit will be able to get elected? I think Marco Rubio has probably a better chance than he does of getting elected.
I don't know who's gonna be on the Democratic side. I heard the other day AOC has still said that she's going to do it.
My God, do they not have like a Thomas Sowell on their side that's actually intelligent?
I don't know.
Like
Some people really think that those people are intelligent now. If they think he's intelligent after that last interview he gave, where I'm as smart as y'all, I got the same grade on my SAT.
I barely graduated high school just like you black people. How do you guys not see how racist they are? Oh my God, dude. The Democrats are so freaking racist. You're right though. Americans need to be aware. And it's not about party affiliation. It's about protecting our sovereignty as citizens. Because Republicans have screwed us. George Bush, the Patriot Act, like, dude, piece of shit. Ronald Reagan and trickle-down economics. Like,
oh God, trickle down.
A lot of the shit that Republicans have done a lot to harm this country. And if you're playing party stuff, you go, well, the Democrats. I'm sitting here in the middle going, both of you suck. Why don't every law you pass, you got to abolish 10 other tax laws and shit. How about that? How about I'm not going to believe anything you say until you put term limits so you don't have 90-year-old corpses walking around that can't even like hear anything. They got a listening horn like the old medieval movies. Ha! Their hands shake too bad they can't even sign a bill like Maxine Waters. Like, come on. Really? Anyway. I don't think. Dude, I'm gonna have to go to the liquor store because you got me wanting to drink now. Hope you're happy. Hope you're happy. So you call the police. What kind of police do you hope shows up? Like
Competent.
Well, if you see somebody that looks like this, you're probably gonna die. I don't know that these were the ones, but that's what they're saying, that these were the ones. You remember, did we talk about the Henry Nowick situation?
The gentleman that was stabbed and
stabbed in the back. The back of his legs were cut, and they cuffed him. He's telling the police that he's been stabbed.
Yep.
And she said, "You haven't been stabbed, mate." And then he laid there and bled out. And only after he stopped being responsive did they uncuff him and start doing it. So they just charged him. They just charged this filthy piece of shit with murder. They're going to await sentencing later in June. His mother's also been sentenced. And now there's a big push by a lot of Brits to charge these police officers. Now, I don't know that that's them. I'm not trying to smear. I just know the UK police are some of the worst police. So instead of attending to make sure the kid wasn't hurt, they grabbed him and his father's phone to see if they said racial shit on their phones. That was more important than the kid's life. You know what? I think they should be taken out and hung in the square for all the other police to see. This is what happens when you don't serve the public. Put them in prison, do something. Because, like, you guys are the biggest pieces of shit. You're more worried about mean tweets than a kid who's sitting there saying he's been stabbed. I don't want to be racially insensitive.
They just carry tasers, don't they?
Oh my God. Yeah. I saw one. I sent it to you. It cracked me up. I was just looking at the video of them rolling up on a guy going, "Hey, put your arms in the air." And I'm just like,
hey, he took off and he was like, no.
Yes.
He took off running. Is that the one?
He just laughed, shrugged, and walked off. I'm like, they pull up with their little orange tasers. And I'm like, in America, you'd be met with a Glock or something. And you'd be like, bet mine beats yours. You want to shock me with my finger on the trigger? Probably not going to end well for you, buddy.
I think that's how Rocco says the Light Horse Police do things on his birthday parties. That's how they come in and they Well, I figure with Light Horse Police, they're probably asking for a beer. I'm just wondering.
I think that might
if they're
be
asking to have a drink.
Iconic rapper Dave claims superhuman can't be.
Yeah, don't read that out.
Okay.
Don't read that one out loud.
I just wonder, like, when do the people stop? When do your public servants stop caring about the public?
It's over in England. I don't think they care about the public at all.
I don't think so either. I think they're all politically motivated. And the only reason I think the judge probably did that to that guy is because of the outcry and the last election where the Reform Party swept the elections, like 1,500 seats. I think they were like, we're under the gun. And the public is like, they're done, dude. These are just average working people.
But the problem in England, they don't give a shit if the public's done. They don't care.
No, they don't.
I mean, it's in a year and a half, they put over 11,000 people in jail
for tweets. Yeah.
So they don't care. They don't care. They would have put a jail on top of you and I. So it would have been bad for us.
Hold on. Oh yeah, dude. Our pod. I don't know. There's a guy I follow. His name is Goth Daddy. If you check his channel, I think that's his name. But he goes hard in the paint. He lives over there. And what is his name?
Oh, yeah.
Is that his name?
With the black hair?
Yes. And the makeup.
You sure he lives over there?
Oh, yeah. He said, because they were talking about Scotland. And he was like, I live like an hour away from there. And he goes he's calling for white boy summer. He's like, we're tired of these. He uses very unenglishly, unfriendly verbiage.
But if he lives in Scotland, can England do something to it?
Well, I don't think he lives. I think he lives in England. So I've been waiting for him to be like, I've been arrested for his YouTube videos.
Yeah, because I've seen quite a few of them.
Yeah, he goes, he might not live there, but I saw a video where he said he just lives not that far away. I'm trying to find his.
HIJKLMNOP.
Yeah.
I wonder how Rocco's birthday's going today. Rocco, how's your birthday going?
It's probably good. It's just a weekend. Did you how's the job going? The job search. Let me see.
Sorry.
Oh, there. Jake Monroe. His name is Jake Monroe. I got that wrong. I don't know why I said Goth Dad. Where did I get that? But it's Jake Monroe. It's this guy, right?
Oh, yeah, it's a different guy. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the guy.
You think he lives over there?
Well, we can look and let's see. Where can you more? United Kingdom. That's where he says his YouTube channel is from. Dude, he is so eloquent and well spoken, and like
his teeth.
White teenagers die in handcuffs. We was everything. Leftism is their goth is white. Yeah, like this guy is I'm like waiting for this guy to get arrested.
He must stay right on the edge.
Oh no, he doesn't. This dude is like over the edge, dude. He's like
Well,
the
there's
Nick
gotta be a
Fuentes.
reason, 'cause-
He's like Nick Fuentes of England. Like, he calls him sub-Saharan. he like some of the stuff he said. I'm like, I wouldn't even have the courage to say because I wouldn't want to go to jail. Yeah. I watched some of his stuff, so like that's the flip side of all this is guys like him, like he's pissed at how his country is, and he's angry and he's tired of pretending that he's not, and he's pushing his viewership to like, you know, like stand up and fight back. I think
that's the thing is they need more people to do that. But I mean, even when I talk to my buddies from England, and we're just on chat and on Xbox, they don't say anything they're not supposed to say.
Right.
They are so politically correct.
Just look at the titles on this.
I'm looking at it.
I'm just like,
he's got a red tie on.
Yeah. Handsome dude, man. When he takes it off, he looks different. It's wild. Very good looking guy. I'm like, that's weird. Got an eyeball on your neck. I don't think he could do much of anything, but I mean, he's a goth guy, which I've never been interested in that at all. Dude, he attacks, like, if you just look at the yellow words, it's like, he's in England. So I'm just like, how long does this guy have until they decide, you know? I think he's doing it now because Reform won. Because since that's happened, I mean, he's always been outspoken against the left in his own country. This goes like way back, like his videos, most of his stuff is like months, like a year that I found him like a year ago or something. But yeah, he's, I don't know. I just like with that hate speech stuff, what he's saying technically could be, the low IQ stare. Sorry. It's not funny. He supports Chud. I forgot what that guy's name. Chud the Builder, I guess. Is that? Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that, but
no, they're gonna keep that under wraps for as long as they can. They're trying to make, like we said last week, they're trying to make an example out of him. You know what it really is, and I'm not a fan of this, a complete fan of this gentleman, but his name is Gad Saad.
No, it's Gad Saad. Yeah, Gad Saad.
Gad Saad. So I think he's written a book on this.
Oh,
but the problem with
he's Goth Daddy. Real quick, just so I don't seem like a pervert, he is Goth Daddy on Twitter. Okay.
Sorry. Suicidal empathy.
That's done more to harm the West than anything else.
Yep. Suicidal empathy. And that's the problem with everything. It's like y'all. It's like I've even been accused of it. What did I call him?
I'm wrong again. It's not his Twitter. Somebody just said it. I went with it. Okay. But no, suicidal empathy.
Who's the guy? He gets what he gets. Okay. Anyway, suicidal empathy. I had somebody tell me that. I was like, why should I care about other people?
Well, so the point is, it's like this guy just got out of prison. He murdered his own family, and come on, Kaz, let him live with you. He doesn't have a home. Like this poor guy, he didn't have a good upbringing. He doesn't speak our language. You need to have compassion. And then you let him in your home. He murders your wife, your dogs, and your kids. And then you cry out to the government, and the government's like, that's racist. That's how this shit has been panning out all across the Western nations. I saw some clip of Gad Saad talking about that suicidal empathy. I watched the psychologist talk about it too. It's very, very stupid. It's very, very, very stupid. It's like, we have it good here. Why wouldn't we open our borders and just let people come? Because they don't hold your values. And then you're like, the women start getting taken advantage of, and then, they killed that girl on the bus and out east, and then you let career criminals back out on the street because, oh, he didn't have a dad growing up. How is that our problem? You're making it our problem. So in America, I think that could go really dark really fast, because what could end up happening?
That's all of it. I mean, think about it. These people that are protesting ICE, these people that are protesting this and protesting that, it's all basically suicidal empathy.
And it's performative empathy. It's like they don't really practice what they preach. They just want to be seen to be how good they are, like virtuous. Like it's performative. Because most of those people, if you like dig down into their posts, they're not good people, right? But when they're out there protesting, they're like, look how much better I am than that side, right? It's all performative. It's that suicidal empathy, because they don't give a flying crap about immigrants. Because if they did, you live in a 4-bedroom home, because it's usually middle class white women who have more money than they need. Why don't you let them move into your house? Why don't you take that poor family of people that you're so hell-bent on protecting and put them in your home?
Did you see what happened to that lady last week or the week before? Yes, she was a outspoken person against, I want to say, ICE and everything like that, and was known to be a protest or something like that. I believe I sent it to you, and I know I sent it to you, and she went into her apartment complex. Somebody came and knocked on the door, said he didn't have his key. He got locked out of his apartment.
Oh, you did send that. Was fucking awful. Yeah.
Yeah, and he killed her in that building.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she was known for, was helping people out and being a pro or something like that. And that guy just went in there and killed her. Yeah, that's like, these people don't understand. Nobody that you're protesting against. It's like these people protesting ICE. First of all, I want to know, do you have jobs? If you do, or if not, if you're on government assistance, then they need to use Face ID and take your government check away from you, because you're out here obstructing these gentlemen doing their job.
Correct.
Did you see the guy? Did I send you the one where outside of that, where the trash truck guy is trying to do his job and they're blocking the street, wouldn't let him by?
No.
He gets out and throws a fit. He's like, I got a daughter to get home to, and y'all are blocking the road. I got work to do. I got to get my job done. He loses his mind, and one guy's trying to say he's a working guy just like me. Every one of those people are working guys.
Yeah.
You're just mad because they get paid more than you to do what they do. They have a shitty job.
Oh, yeah.
An ICE agent has a shitty job.
Did you see the picture of the guy that has a tattoo?
With the Rolex?
Yes, with the Rolex.
He's wearing a Rolex. Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of badass. I'm not gonna lie. He's just standing there like, go ahead. No, you can protest. I don't mind.
Oh yeah. He's making sure. I don't even know what that watch costs, but it's still.
I just don't. Again,
I don't understand the protest.
I don't. It has to be paid for. It has to be.
Oh, you know it does.
Because, like, I just don't, like, do you not have better shit to do than protest? It's like, because it's the enemy. I think seriously, this is how far gone these people are. I think if Trump said, we're going to open up a food place to give out food to hungry kids this summer since they're not in school, it's a great meal, and we'll give them a free toy. We'll open up we'll protect them while they play basketball or softball. We'll start up leagues. They would go and protest that shit. They would go and protest it. Here's the unintended consequences. This is funny because I've been thinking about this for a while. What usually happens to young people in their teenage years? They usually rebel against the authority figures, right? Like that's the tale as old as time.
Right.
Well, now the young people are starting to rebel against this. That's why we're seeing a turn away from this this life lesson that these people have been forcing down our throats for the last 10 or 15 years, this woke stuff. Because honestly, no one really cares about your pronouns. No one really cares about your stuff. Just act
You're
right.
right.
Just act
You're
right. Like, I don't give a shit. You want to write gay books, you want to make gay movies, you want to make feminist propaganda, go for it. Enjoy it.
I'm just not gonna watch it.
But don't attack me and Kaz, because it's not for us. We know it's not for us. We're not going to sit through a propaganda. We have to do that for work, and we don't want to do that for work either. We have to sit through their bullshit videos. How many of those?
What happened to don't ask, don't tell?
Yeah, it just
What
like
happened to that?
I don't care. I got my own
okay,
shit
hold
to
on,
worry
hold on.
about.
Hold on. I just sent you a picture of my new dishwasher. Are you gonna get mad and protest that?
No, I like your wife. I'm just
Be careful.
I'm
Be
just
very
kidding.
careful.
I'm just
Look
kidding.
at the picture I sent you.
Is it on X or on? Yeah.
X.
Okay.
That's my new dishwasher.
Uh-oh. Oh. No, I love your new dishwasher. I put an order in for one. They said it's 6 to 7 years. I'll get one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think because I just don't care that much about most things. And like these people want you to have the correct opinion about a litany of shit like the Middle East. Honestly, I don't really give a shit. I don't live there. I don't think we should be blowing shit up over there. But I don't know enough about it. I've had my opinions. I had somebody go, "You switch your opinions a lot." I go, "Yeah, because I get new information."
Yes.
But I'm not radically different from what I said. And I do have nuanced opinions about some things, like Canadians. I have friends that are Canadians, really good friends. Love them to death. I don't like most Canadians. That doesn't mean I don't like all of them. And it's like, I can have an opinion. We have the First Amendment. So even if you don't like it, I just don't care enough. And you can't make me care about shit that doesn't matter.
Well, and also, if it doesn't affect you.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
If it doesn't affect me in mine, my family, and what I have to do, I don't care if you walk around dressed in a cat suit and you have to pee in a litter box.
Yeah, you want to be a furry? Go for it.
I don't care. It's like I have watched this afternoon. I have watched 3 videos of my favorite gamer, Sonic Fox, with the Mortal Kombat guy I've sent you before. Supposedly he's a furry. Now, why would somebody look that up when just knowing that that's all I've ever seen this man do is play Mortal Kombat? That's all I've ever seen him do. Why do I need to know anything about that man? If I watch somebody on YouTube, I can guarantee you, I follow the lady that does the Corvettes all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's married, has a boyfriend, has a husband. I know that she gets Corvettes out her ass, and I want to be her friend for that.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I don't need to know everything about these people.
I don't need to know if they've posted that stuff, that's fine.
Because honestly, I'm a cunt. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a cunt. I know I am. So the more I know about people, the less likely I am gonna be to like you. I'm just gonna be honest, because I'm gonna be like, oh, you're into that thing? Okay, well, I don't like that thing. So, okay. Oh, you like doing that too? Oh, you're swingers? Yeah, I'm gonna start distancing. I'm backing away as they're talking. No, there's I don't know, man. I just don't. I have a low tolerance for other people's shit.
That's what I'm saying is I'm not gonna go out so I do not want to know that in case of something that I don't like, you do. So if I don't know that, then I'm still going to give you your YouTube props and click on your likes and boost you around because I haven't gone out and looked at your shit because I don't care.
Yeah. No, you make good content. You make good content. And they're like, oh, well, she does this, this, and this to get those. Okay, prove it. Well, I saw it on X. Yeah, but that's not proven. That's just
Yeah.
somebody saying stuff. I mean, just go look at the cooking guy we showed you at the beginning of the show. They're saying all kinds of stuff. None of it apparently is true. So, I just don't get it, dude. I just don't understand this need to have to be. It's kind of the female argument, though. That like we both have been in relationships for a long time. Even when you're right, you're wrong, kind of thing. It's just like you don't. There's times to argue with logic, and it's not usually with the woman in your life. You just kind of go, okay, this is one of those fights, right? Because I just don't understand that mentality of. Now, if you're my friend, and you and I have had this happen, I say something, you go, hold up, I don't agree with you, and here's why. That's a completely different thing than going, oh, that's what you believe, MFer? Click, and then never answer my phone call, and then I turn on social media, and you're ripping me apart for shit that, that's the kind of world we live in now. And then want to go and attack somebody because they don't agree with you. Like, I'm going to boycott Chick-fil-A because they're Christian. What the hell does that have to do with anything?
And you know what? If you people hadn't been nosy and asked them questions, they're a business. I don't have to support you if I don't want to. Why can't I just sell you a damn chicken sandwich? Why do I have to tell you they're a Christian business? They're not open on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get a sandwich on Sunday.
I don't have flags in front of my business, but because I won't fly your flag, I'm a phobe and ist and all this stuff. It's like that mentality is just like, at a certain point, you people are just looking for shit to stir up. It's all you're doing. And most people, I think, around the world, most people are just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. All over the West. They're like, look, I got my shit going on. I got my hobbies I want to do. I got my people that I like. Just do your protest away from me. I don't care. Because I think, and it goes back to, and I've said this numerous times, those people that block highways, you turn more people against your cause than you do to garner praise.
But the problem is they don't. They really don't. I don't think they do. In my head, I think they do, but then why is there always 100 people out there following it?
It's the same 100 people. You could find those people, and the internet ties them together. They have to bus them in. It's like those protests they were showing. Somebody did a video of one of the ICE protests.
Oh,
They
yeah,
bus them in because it's not
Yeah.
locals. It's not, you're not getting 100 people in your town and my town to go do that. So they had a protest here in my town. 4 people showed up. Their cops were out and everything, and they blocked down. They had like part of downtown shut down in my little town, and they went, all right, you guys are gonna have to go onto the sidewalk so we can get traffic through here. There's not enough people.
Well, if you've noticed, Oklahoma has let them protest, but they come out and tell them. It's like
Fuck around, find out. Yep.
Well, yeah, every time they've had a protest, so like those No Kings protests, because you have to in Oklahoma, you have to have a
Permit.
permit to protest, and he'll come out and they'll give you the permit, and they said if you're not done by this time, we will arrest everybody that's here.
Yep.
And they're always done. When the Black Lives Matter had their protest, they were done by the time they said to be done.
Like our state has problems. Like I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
every state has problems,
Right.
But
I really like the way our state kind of does stuff, and I know I'm biased.
I like it. The police are they're how do I say, they're colorblind. If you're gonna mess around, they're gonna shoot.
Do you know
And they don't
Oklahoma
care.
arrests more women and prosecutes more women for crimes than pretty much any other state in the union?
Really?
Uh-huh. I saw that today. I was like, wow, look at us being feminist and shit.
Yeah, supporting women's rights. That's what I'm talking about. You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
You have the right to please don't take that shirt off.
I spelt it Warman, M-O. Okay. Why does Oklahoma have the highest female incarceration? What does it say? Where did it go? Incarceration in the United States. Because women do dumb shit, just like men. I will say, though, and this is personal. When it comes to divorce proceedings, used to be the women got custody in Oklahoma. It's changing here quite quickly to more of a, I think it's changing faster than a lot of places in the country, but it's still predominantly the women get custody of the kids in like divorce court. I will tell you, in Oklahoma, you do not want to cross with police. You just don't want to do it. Because the judges, everyone supports the police here. It is a red fucking state. And if you like, and I'm not saying there's not corrupt pieces of crap cops. Those are everywhere. They breed those, I think, in a lab somewhere. They're like, you want to beat your wife? You want to be a cop? You want to get that tattoo around your arm, the barbed wire? Ooh, you're exactly what we're looking for. Here, have an entire turkey. I'm just looking here. September 9th, 2025. Oh my God. I just found that you can look up arrest records on the internet. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it's public record.
I did not know that. Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's public record. Yeah.
new thing.
So you can go to the county. It's something county. Each county, you have to go by county.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it'll show arrest records. It'll show like when they got divorced. Anything you want to find out about them.
This is the last thing I think I want to talk about.
What's that?
The new EV Ferrari. Dude, that thing looks ugly as shit. And apparently, I didn't know this, and I don't know if this is true, but apparently the guy that designed it used to work at Apple.
Yeah, I didn't look at that. The video says that, but I don't know.
I don't know either. That car looks awful.
It's terrible.
It looks like a Audi had sex with a Ford and let the gremlin finish him off. It's awful.
That's terrible. It's a terrible thing. And if that guy is anything to do with Ferrari and he says take the badge off of it, I agree.
It produces 1,035. Who cares?
Oh, well,
$640,000.
Well,
it is a
Ferrari emblem. It's got a horse on it.
Yeah, but the horse represents power. It does have power. It's a range of up to 330 miles approximately. The Luce features a radical. It's not radical. It looks awful. That Audi, the Audi in iRobot looks better than this, and that movie came out 15 years ago.
Oh, terrible.
Apple design chief Joni Ive and Mark Newsom. That is awful. They should both be fired and buried alive in that car. And somebody put on there, they're like, oh, so I can buy one? No, you have to buy 6 of these, 2 of these, and then we'll put you in the list to get one of these. It's like, so we're going to finish with this. Because I talk about my, go ahead.
We got one more too.
Oh yeah,
finish with. Yeah, go ahead with yours, and then I'll finish with this one.
Mine's kind of fun. Is yours fun?
Oh, of course. Go ahead.
Okay, so everyone knows kind of who I dislike. I mean, at least you should. Canadians, British, and French. I don't really hate the British. I don't like their upper crust. Who is it that you don't like? If you had to pick anywhere around the world. I like the Germans, but they're not funny. I like them because Like if you want to get something, you're like, I got a bucket of bolts, some duct tape, and they're like, I can build you a rocket. And you're like, that's what I want. Excellent. I will be back in just a minute, and yeah, we will do it. We will make you very, very powerful rocket. I can't do a German accent, but so who's the
I don't have one that I just dislike. I just hate them all.
So
I hate them all the same.
So what country besides the United States would be like your go-to? Like those dudes are legit. Legit.
Oh, it's definitely the Germans.
Mine's Australian. Like
Nah, yeah.
the Australian dudes, those Australian. I just watched a video of a dude. He'd never tried moonshine, and the guy was like, he drinks it. He goes, "Oh my god, that's gasoline." He goes, "Give me another one." It's just like, my man, Australians are fucking badass. Like the outback, like just rough and tumble Australian dudes are
I can see
probably some of them, and they are when they go to war. Australians, they do not fuck around. Those are some of the meanest, baddest sumbitches on the planet. Like, followed by their inbred, slightly shorter cousins in New Zealand. Like Australians, dude, like real, like just native, don't give a fuck. Like they're some of my favorite people. I've streamed with some of those guys in the past. Absolutely my favorite people of all time. Like, I wouldn't live there. You couldn't pay me enough. I'd be like, shark, spider, nope.
Yeah, trust me. I saw a video today of somebody catching a big ass tuna and a great white coming in the boat after him. I was like, I know it's AI, but I was like, that's freaking scary as shit.
All right, what do you got?
We have to give it up to our Florida man.
Oh yeah.
We haven't had a Florida man story in a while that was worth it. But this man,
oh yeah. Well,
This
first
man
of
right
all,
here-
I want to say real quick, I support racing, sir. I support racing.
do you? Especially that one. That's an F1 suit.
It is.
Yes, it is. I knew you would like that. I knew I'd make your day somehow. As much as I've ruined it, I knew I could make it at the end of the day with this story too.
All right.
So in Florida, and it doesn't. It's Pompano Beach, Florida.
Okay.
Brian Tucker. Shout out to Brian Tucker. I hope you don't spend much time in jail. I hope your patrons get you out.
Is it
But
the?
this-
Is it the?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This gentleman built a tiki bar in the Walmart parking lot and served the patrons of Walmart for 3 hours before the police came and shut him down and arrested him.
This man is a freedom fighter. Let
Yes,
him
this
go.
man is. Let him go. He doesn't need to serve a day.
Look
in
at
jail.
him. Look at him.
They're
That is an
going in-
entrepreneur.
Yeah, they're already going into the devil's store. They took a little bit of the devil's juice on their way into the.
They
devil's
probably
store.
it
I see
probably
nothing wrong with
benefited
that.
them. They probably bought more stuff
Probably.
because they felt good.
Yeah, they got a little liquored up, a little lubed up, and ready to go. I don't see how you have to arrest that man.
So
maybe
this-
say, look, maybe this is what they should have said. Florida's a cool state. We let y'all shoot people with 68 bullets and all that. Why 68? Because we ran out of bullets. That's a great story too. Maybe we pretend we didn't see this, and we're gonna drive. We're gonna go into the store, tell the manager we got all taken care of, and when we come back out, if the tiki bar is gone, you're good to go. That's
We're-
what they should have done.
Yep. So
Should've done.
this
They
guy.
put a frozen drink in my cup holder.
So you look at this guy. You look at this guy, and you go, you're at a local bar, and you're like, yeah, I'd like to do some fishing, and he goes, I got a boat. You get down there, and this guy, he's like, it's got a couple leaks, but we'll get you where you go. And that's the last they ever saw you. But no, like he's got some adventures. You could see it. You could see it.
Oh yeah, and they've all had to do with. Well, this one time I had a six pack. They all have to do with alcohol.
I just found a video of Otis.
You sent me a video?
No, it's on the YouTube. It's
Hold on.
God damn it.
That's so wrong. We talked about that story.
I
We
don't.
talked about that one.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's
I can't
friend
remember
of the
what he was
show,
shooting with
Otis.
it.
I think that's Rocco on his birthday.
No, that's more Otis's.
It is
That's
more Otis.
Otis's. That's
Ah,
more Otis.
all right.
That's all I got.
That's
I
all we
got.
need. We've done enough.
Yeah, we.
Join us again next week if we still have a channel.
Yeah, Ferrari is so terrible.
It is. You guys should look up the Ferrari memes. They've been pretty funny. The one where the guy pulls up in front of his family and his wife's like, "What have you done?" He gets out and hugs his son. You sent me that one. He says, "Now he's like, I'm gay." Oh my
so
God. It was pretty damn funny. All right, where can these savages find
every
us?
Friday, 6:30 Central Time. Come check us out on YouTube. Give us a like and a share, follow, all that good stuff. Let us know what you think about it. Then you can hit us up on the X, Odd Times Podcast. I take care of that. I'm pretty much on top of it. Also on the TikTok, Odd Times Podcast. We have a gram. It's Odd Times Podcast, and we have an email address that Mac takes care of. So send him your good pictures.
Nope, don't.
Odd Times Podcast at yahoo.com. Yeah, they can send you good pictures. Just make sure they're XXX rated.
No.
And then they can find you in some places.
Odd Mac Guy on Twitch, on Kick, on YouTube. Dude, Florida people are savages. I love them. I'm glad they're American. I'm glad they're American. Till next time, we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully.
Yep. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yep.